Good day, everyone. Today's 10 interesting facts is on Darth Malgus. There are not too many people that know about Darth Malgus, so we will try to go through some information on him in this video. So now, let's get into it. Number 1. Darth Malgus was a human male Sith Lord of the resurgent Sith Empire during the time of the Great Galactic War to the Third Galactic War. He was born under the name Viridian within Imperial space, born in the year 3701 BBY on the planet Dromund Kaas, the capital of the reconstituted Sith Empire, and raised by his adoptive father, who was a biologist in the Imperial Science Bureau. Number 2. As a child, Viridian attended to the creatures in the menagerie, feeding the animals and cleaning their cages. The young boy also participated in lessons on the Force with a number of instructors, all whom recognized his great potential in the Force. Number 3. Sometime in his youth, a female Twi'lek servant on the estate of Viridian's father committed a minor offense. Although the offense itself was meaningless to Viridian, he killed the woman to prove himself that he was capable of doing so. His father was pleased with his son's actions, and so contacted the Sith Academy on the Imperial capital world of Dromund Kaas. Viridian was to leave the estate and train at the academy to become a Sith warrior. Number 4. The day prior to Viridian's departure, his adoptive father took him on a tour of the zoo to teach him 3 lessons on personal conduct, deception, and expectations. The lessons, which his father crafted through the use of the animals and their behavior, had a profound impact on Viridian and shaped his philosophies for later in life. The next day, Viridian was taken to Dromund Kaas, and he eventually became selected as an apprentice by the pure-blood Sith Master Vidican. It was thus after being accepted as a Sith apprentice, Viridian found a new name for himself, Malgus. Number 5. On a trip to the outer rim world of Geonosis, Viridian discovered a young Twi'lek slave girl by the name of Elena Daru. Upon seeing that Daru was abused and physically beaten by her owner, Viridian killed her master and took the Twi'lek as his own. Although she remained his slave, the two became lovers, and he eventually came to treat her as a wife, despite the Empire's anti-alien policies. Number 6. In the years following the Battle of Korriban, Malgus was promoted to the rank of Sith Lord, and around 3667 BBY he was granted the title of Darth, taking on the full name Darth Malgus. He was selected to personally lead Imperial forces in a surprise attack on the peaceful planet of Alderaan in the Core Worlds. Timing his attack to coincide with Imperial feint to draw the Republic fleet far from the core, Malgus landed thousands of assault droids and Imperial troopers, accompanied by hundreds of Sith, on Alderaan's surface after the Empire completed a vicious orbital bombardment. Malgus himself led the Imperials on a march across the planet, burning forests and destroying cities on a trek towards the capital city. However, members of Havoc Squad, a unit from the Republic Special Forces, launched a guerrilla counterattack as the Sith Lord marched through the valley. Number 7. After the defeat on Alderaan, Malgus survived the encounter and was picked up by his personal shuttle. Frustrated and enraged by the defeat, he paid little attention to his wounds. His breathing sounded like a rasp over wood. His skin stung from burns. His lungs were damaged. Lacerations and contusions made a grim mosaic on his flesh. However, Malgus felt no pain. Number 8. Following the signing of the Treaty of Coruscant, which officially ended the war, Malgus distanced himself from the power games being played by the various Sith vying for a seat on the Empire's governing Dark Council. Instead, Malgus led Sith forces into the unknown regions, expanding the Empire's control into the largely unexplored territories. Though a fierce fighter, he stood out as an oddity among the Sith of his day, often employing missionaries of various alien species thought by the Empire to be deceitful and disloyal. Malgus learned many languages as a result. He also commissioned to the Dark Council's member Darth Malgus a superweapon, the Empire's Shadow. Number 9. Darth Malgus was an exceptionally talented duelist and specialized in using rage and brute strength to defeat his opponents. Aside from his overwhelming physical strength, which served him well not only in lightsaber duels but also in hand-to-hand combat, Malgus also often performed acrobatics to increase his effectiveness in lightsaber combat. His speech was such that a normal human found it difficult to watch his movements in his duels. A ferocious Sith warrior with a terrifying reputation, Darth Malgus relished engaging in combat on the front lines. He was personally responsible for the deaths of several highly skilled Jedi Masters. During the retaking of Korriban, he employed Jar Kai to kill a Jedi Battle Master. Number 10. Darth Malgus utilized a variety of Force powers during the sacking of Coruscant to defeat many Jedi and Republic soldiers who stood in his path, including saber throw, force push, choke, jump, speed, and lightning. Malgus used his emotions, such as anger and distaste for others, to fuel his power of the dark side. Malgus demonstrated the skill and power to handle multiple opponents at the same time without much effort. In one instance, Malgus unleashed a powerful blast of Force lightning and killed 3 Jedi with it. Malgus himself could tolerate Force lightning attacks. During his duel with Lord Adres, Malgus strode through the barrage of Force lightning from his opponent using his lightsaber and fingers as a conduit, and redirected it back towards his opponent to knock him off his feet. He perfected his application of Force lightning to a degree from which he could unleash a Force maelstrom. Malgus became more powerful than ever before by eliminating his only source of weakness, Daru. Her death allowed Malgus to reach in such a mental state that he resided in the calm eye of a storm of hate. Power churned around him within him. He did not feel as if he was drawing on the Force and using it. He felt as if he was the Force, as if he had merged with it. And within this state, Malgus became virtually unstoppable. I do hope you liked today's video. Let me know what you'd like to see as a video sometime. Take care, and have a great day.